of these me better. Shorty say she like me cause she sliding through the trenches with me. Give her $1 million worth of game like I'm wallowing Gilly. Weezy wanna Pluto ride it, this way too easy. I put your in CC, Celine, Chanel if need be. You really act as you should've been on TV. You talking like you turned up, you really TD. Bitch, I'm one and young Weezy, man, these too easy. Different for every season, showing me they. I the feel relaxed, like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. Made it out of jungle, I ball ain't got no jumper. My uncle, never met but I still love you. Remember that from way back? That in the hood with that made my pillow. This ain't that what you looking at, and we didn't know that in the roster. You can tell it's a rich posture. Y'all gon' wanna spitting it proper. That school I was searching my locker. Who did your jury? It look like brass. One of your bro should've stopped you. Bitch, I'm one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they. The feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. If I don't post and I go ghost, it's gonna be for a reason. Just got my reading and my reason.
Back that night and double up in the car.
Young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they. The feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. If I don't post and I go ghost, it's gonna be for a reason. Just got my reading and my reasons. I'm booked out the region. Did you recall on me? I'm freezing. No way I'm anemic.
Oh Lord, Jesse made another one.
Warriors, but they live in the sky. I never seen a Gucci watching my future. Sign of the times and God whispered in my dream, shouted, open your eyes. I got so much more in store for you that can't touch what's mine. Pack my whole life's precious moments in a line and shouted, singing my songs and think she know what's on my mind. She thinks she know what's on my mind. All eyes on me. I want all my free. I could tat 100 on my face. I could call out 100 names. Got a $20 bill, get your hands up. You survived last year, get your hands up. I know that money tight, they send me check like I should stash some, but we gon' ball for the night. Yeah, I said it. Gotta let them know. My cousin to the pain gone. His daddy out of he just came home. Yeah, he probably need a hug. Yeah, but you know he trying to find a way to make a Dollar Tree shake. These lying, these fake. And in the glove box, you know I'm still alive. Now we just revealing it. Talking down, but I still flex. Snakes in the grass, but I still step. Woo. All eyes on me. Working magic with that PPP. I could tat 100 on my face. Got a $20 bill, get your hands up. You survived last year, get your hands up. I know that money tight, they send me check like I should stash some, but we gon' ball for the night.
Mama, I ain't made it till you quit your 9 to 5. I was on the road when I found out my uncle. I lost a lot of sleep, I know we should've talked more. I worked so hard, I can't forget what this is all for. Just to burn away the guilt, we been trained. Only pain can make it real. Don't need no one to validate how I feel. I've been really in the field since being healed. If your diamonds don't dance, switch the chain of command. Silicon Valley bosses rocking Dockers and Vans. Wild great for the fans, call me Doc if we friends. I'm barefoot, walking through the creek, $1,000.
We've got basketball action from Chase Center, the new home of the Warriors, here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Bear. Our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Last game for the Warriors, the loss to the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Dort. 5 to shoot. The shot will not fall. Nice defense from KD. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year. And for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
Now here's Fultz, following the shot by Kevin Durant. And here's George. Free throw line jump shot. Doesn't go that time. And the Rockets take it the other way. So what would you say is next for Dort in his development?
You know, Kevin, I'd like to see him get to the line more often. He has room to grow as a playmaker. Of course, locking down the consistency from range. But he has the work ethic to make all of that happen.
Team foul.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
Pass to Turner. And here's George. Guarded by Bain. Turner with the screen. And it's George finishing it off.
Showing off those long strides. Really tough to keep Paul George off of his straight line when he's on the bounce.
Ball, the bounce pass. Back to Bain. Pass to KD. Count that one.
Yeah, has there been a better scorer in NBA history? KD just a perfect offensive force using length that time.
Now here's Fultz. Here's George. Outside Turner. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Ball with it. And a wide open look for Bain. And the three ball is good.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
Now Fultz. Pass to Turner. Just 5 on the clock. The jump hook. Second chance shot. And too long on the shot.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Tries the spin move. Lopez a screen. And the wide open shot from Morris. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Warriors. 8-point game. Here's George. It's Dort on the wing. And again, no good by Golden State.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Bain. Here is Durant, guarded by Green. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Morris. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Outside, Dort. Now here's Green. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Paul George, a swing player, and right there swinging on the rim.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
Thanks, David. That's great information. We'll see if they've devised a strategy, Greg, that can get them out early.
Right. Facing such a disruptive defense poses challenges, but the coach seems on it.
I feel like the plan is there. They just got to match their opponent's intensity level.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Both teams deciding to change it up. Rockets leading by 6. Outside, ball. Grant outside. It's Powell on the wing. Ball with a wide open look. Kept wide by Houston. Pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
Now Dedmon. Outside, Jones. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime, that 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
It's good from long range.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And here's Jones after the three-pointer from Norman Powell. Here's Nance. Misses off the left iron. And the title-winning 2017 Warriors, Brent Berry, what made them special?
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. I mean, all these guys in their prime, Kevin, but to me, it's what Steve created there stylistically. The fact that they played with so much freedom and so much enjoyment. You don't see that all that often. And so the Warriors reaching the crown with that kind of consistency and character, that's what made it special.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Dosunmu. Looking to end the run. Dedmon's shot is off. Now a timeout called by Houston. GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positive and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Houston leading by 13. Grant surveying the D. Out to the right wing. Kuminga. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And he sinks the second.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Dosunmu. Out to Nance. Takes the three. They get it back. Outside, Jones. Green, the screen. Trying to get something going. The rebound by Grant. And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. And here is Kuminga. Spins.
Now that's all right there because Draymond angled his body so well defensively and altered that shot.
Pass to Dosunmu. Outside, Davis. 6 to shoot. Now here's Dosunmu. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Rockets leading by 16. Caruso, bounce pass. Pass to Powell. Another miss by Houston.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Outside, Davis. Screen by Jones. On the wing, Nance. They need this. The shot misses. And so it's Houston in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds.
The Rockets, 20. Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Payne for three. Hits it from three-point range.
3 points.
Payne's got 6.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And it's George missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. GA, thanks. Payne, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Fultz looking around. Pass to Turner. And Morris comes over to help. Dort wide open. That ball, nice speed that time from Turner. George got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Here's KD. Offensive rebound. Outside, Bain. Lopez a screen. Tries again. Bank shot, no good. Warriors trail by 16. Outside, Dort. Back to Fultz. Three-pointer. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Going inside. Power down with both hands.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Houston making a switch. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Outside, George. Knocked away. Pass to Fultz. Outside for George. Just 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Fultz. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Houston ball.
Rockets leading by 18. Outside, Ball. Pass to KD. Goes up on the wing. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. George with the ball. Fultz with the ball. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now George. Pass to Dort. Golden State moving the ball around. And it's George finishing it off.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Back to Powell. Outside, KD. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Even back at Texas when he was in college, KD would shoot that three. It would look good the moment it left his hand then. It still does.
Here's George. 6 points for him. Pass to Dort. Powell with the steal. Here's Ball. Out to Morris. And here is Ball. Morris a screen from outside the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Fultz. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shout. So often it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success. You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
Ball no good. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Golden State. They trail by 14. Now here is George. He has 6. Back to Dort. To the wing on the left. On the wing, Turner. This one for 3. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And the uniqueness of Turner, an elite shot blocker who has deep range on that jumper.
Dedmon with the block. And here is Dort. Fultz with the ball. Outside, Dort. Pass to George. Back to Dort. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Both teams will make substitutions. And timeout call. Steve Kerr has had enough.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And so here is Houston. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Outside, Bain over Jones. Another miss by Houston. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Davis. Here's Dosunmu. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 3. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Houston leading by 11.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
It's stolen by Nance. Pass to Dosunmu. Outside, Jones. Now here's Dosunmu. Out to Nance. The train. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Payton for 3. The shot, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Green. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Rockets leading by 11. Grant, right side. And here is Kuminga. Screen by Grant. A wide open look here for Caruso. Here's Lopez. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
Screen by Jones. Davis with it. Now defended by Bain. Right side, Green. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Grant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Grant showing some toughness on that play. He welcomes the contact. He's so athletic, goes right through it that time.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now Fultz. Pass to Nance. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Offline with his three. And so that's the end of the first half. Rockets ahead, up by 15. Live from Chase Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Ball. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Bain. Pass to Durant. Back to Bain. 5 on the clock. It's up a 3. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors trail by 15. And here's Fultz. Pass to George. Outside Turner. Shot clock at 6. Now Fultz. Lopez with the steal. Outside Ball. Back to Durant. Screen by Grant. Left side, Bain. Green with the block.
You can see Draymond Green so fired up every time he has a chance to impact the game defensively.
And so it's Houston with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. 4 on the shot clock. Durant just inside the line.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
At the elbow, Green. And Grant sends it back.
Grant's got some verts. I mean, it's all out there, especially effective on getting to the shooters and making an impact.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Durant imposing his will, this time at the rim.
Pass to Fultz. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Over in the corner, George. And the 3 off target.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside, Ball. Grant outside. The kick out to Ball. Here's Bain. Back to Ball. Pass to Lopez. Turner with the steal. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Outside, George. Off target with his 3.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Outside Durant. Steps back and fires. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. KD's got 11.
Able to find himself in the mid-range. That's a look that Kevin Durant will settle into.
Pass to George. They kick it out to Green. On the wing, Turner. Over Lopez. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Warriors making a change here. Timeout called, the Rockets. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And
some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And don't be surprised when it is that Lonzo Ball rises up like that. He can get it done.
George with the ball. He's got 6. On the wing, George. Green, the screen. Can they get it? Good work defensively by Morris.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Now, big and bad and reliable. Those are 3 great traits that Brook Lopez brings to the table.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Morris a screen. The kick out to Lopez. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Here's Dort. Shoots from 12. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Ball. Dedmon with the block.
We've got to respect the wingspan that time of Dwayne on that end. Look, you go up like that and you're a dead man.
Right side, Jones. Shot to stop the run. And Ball with the block. Pass to Abaji. There's the pick. From the arc. Ball no good.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Outside, Green. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, Draymond's IQ on the defensive end is so high level. I think that's going to be a huge advantage with him as an analyst, because he's going to talk to you from a perspective you don't much hear from. Usually it's from guys who scored a lot of points in the NBA, but what he did defensively, he could communicate that quite well.
Down low. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Green. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Green's broadcasting has even helped his opponents in some cases.
Yours probably has too, Kevin, in some instances. But with Draymond, I think what's cool is guys are listening. And when Draymond starts to talk about some of the techniques he uses or some of the things he's looking out for, guys understand that that could improve their game. So why not take it from one of the best in the business?
Back to Nance. Outside, Jones. It's rebounded by Houston. Now, here's Bain. He's got 8. To the middle. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Yeah, just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
Timeout called the Warriors. And the Rockets making a change here. This Warriors squad struggling. And here is Dosunmu. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside, Davis. Pass to Dosunmu. And it's off from three-point range. Rockets leading by 22. Powell with it. Grant gets a wide open look. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. Over to the wing. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. Pass to Nance. Golden State moving it around.
2 minutes.
Clock at 6. Powell with the steal. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Caruso looking for an opening. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That 3 off the mark. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
.116 left in the third quarter of the game. Out left to the wing. Grant in the post. The rebound by Dosunmu. Now Davis. Thomas a screen. Five on the clock. Here's the screen. Outside for Davis. And Thomas now, top of the key. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Grant outside. Out to the right wing. The 3. Caruso, no good. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Golden State Warriors. Trying to end the drought. No good that time. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense set.
The Rockets. 41.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fultz with the ball. Outside, George. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And two cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Durant way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Turner. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
Pass to KD. Back to Caruso. Right side, Kevin Durant. And there it is for him. And the Rockets lead by 21.
And another one for KD, putting together a beautiful offensive night.
Here's Turner. Now here's Jones. The three. He can't hit that time.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots. You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
George, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
KD on the wing. The 19-footer is on the money. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Timeout called the Warriors. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
I can't see it, thing fake walk. I can't see it, thing fake walk. Yeah. They like Stevie, they can't see me. Feed me, I'm in that guinea. Wanna feed you, eat me. She won't please me, cause she need me. Like me, like mine, like me. They like mine, like me. They like mine, like me. They like mine. Helicopter, Mars, we pull up. That vet, it go fume. I'm a vet, little dude. You a pet, do what I say, not what I do. Tell him sit. Come here. I just seen some down the block from here. No, I got a lot, but I need some more, yeah. If I catch the ops, then I'm up and score, yeah. can't see it, thing fake walk. I can't see it, thing fake walk. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. I'm in that guinea.